Hi guys! Today I'll be bringing you through my 2017 bullet journal. This is a Midori MD A5 gridded journal and it's in a clear case. I drew the cover myself and I also have some small quotes and good omens in the cover just for a personalized touch. I actually started this journal in August 2016, so this is my first spread ever. I won't be showing you guys too much, so let's just jump straight into 2017. Here I have recorded some of my fondest memories of 2016 and my goals for 2017, and this was pretty meaningful, so I've also done it for my 2018 bullet journal. Next I have a year at a glance and an event tracker, followed by a quote that I scribbled before jumping into my spreads. So you'll be seeing two kinds of journaling styles, one which would be this one. It's a lot more journally and free-flowing, which is fun to do when you have a lot of exciting things going on and you want to write it down. And the other one will be this. It's more productivity based, and you'll be seeing a lot more of this one because I use it during the school term to keep myself on track. The layout's pretty simple. I always start with a monthly header and I have a washi tape border, a list of upcoming events for that week, and then later on you'll see that I added a sleep tracker and the rest is just a daily log. I really enjoy decorating my spreads, even the ones that are meant to be more functional. So you can see here, for Valentine's Day, my friend gave me these two small pop-up hearts and I thought they were really cute, so I just put them in my journal, and I think it's a really nice addition to the theme of Valentine's Day. On weeks that are super busy, I might just do an overall review, and I put in things like a gratitude log because it helps to remind me of small things to be grateful for and to be happy about. So by now I think you can tell that I like to keep things super visual in my journal, so I put in things like pictures and I make photo collages, and I just like to draw a lot even though my drawing isn't great. I feel like my journal is a safe space for me to be creative, so I like to just experiment and draw things that maybe don't turn out that great, but I feel like everything's a learning process. Your journal is something personal to you and should really be for yourself. So never feel pressured to create something picture perfect, and try not to be too hard on yourself when you're journaling. This is going to sound a little bit funny because I just talked about not being too hard on yourself when you're journaling, but from May to end of June, I really didn't like the spreads that I was creating. And you'll see what I ended up doing to sort of get over this journaling block. In June, I just could not create anything that I was happy with. And what I did was I actually printed out a weekly planning spread from Tumblr, and I just bam stuck that into my bullet journal and continued planning my week in it as usual. It was super helpful and I had a lot of fun decorating it as well, so it just helped me get through my journaling block. And from then on, I picked up the pace again and started creating spreads of my own. Lots of people ask me questions about bullet journaling, so I figured I'd just answer them here. I started journaling in August 2016, and yeah, I showed you guys my first spread just now. It looks quite different but also somewhat similar to what I have now. My advice for people who are just starting out, I'd say find a layout that you think might work for you. Give it a go, and if it doesn't work out, you're always free to tweak it, and yeah, just go crazy with the decorating if that's your thing. If it's not, you can keep it simple and minimalistic as well. I usually do my spreads on Sundays at night. I just create the skeleton for next week's spread. So that includes writing down the monthly header, listing some of the upcoming events, and the rest I just fill out as the days go by. Here you see that my spreads are getting a lot more crowded, and under every daily log is a long string of things to do because I was preparing for my exams at that time. It was a super tiring period of just studying and focusing on my work, making sure that I was going to ace those tests. I also wrote a lot of small motivational quotes like, "You can and you will," "Don't stop until you're proud." Yeah, small things like that just to keep myself going. October is where it starts getting super fun because we're approaching the end of the year. My exams are over and the holidays are close by. So I started going out with friends a lot more. We also had our graduation party and I celebrated my 16th birthday. I also kind of stopped following a strict layout because now that the school year is ending, I don't have as many compulsory to-dos. So with a lot more time on my hands, I have the freedom to create spreads that are a little bit fancier and focus on recording down my experiences. From here on, you'll be seeing my travel logs. So I was super blessed to be able to travel to Taiwan and Japan this holiday. So I was overseas with friends and family, saw tons of beautiful sights, ate a lot of good food and made super cool friendships as well. So of course I had to write it all down. Because of that, my spreads are pretty disorganized and wordy, but I just wanted to capture everything that I've been lucky enough to experience and didn't want to forget. I tried to put a piece of physical memory in every experience that I had, so I kept things like ticket stubs, photos, letters that I got from friends, and I just put that into my journal as well. I was overseas for close to a month in places that went down to -5 degrees. So even though it was a really fun time, I was also getting tired of wearing thick clothing and looking like a round ball every time we had to go out. So yeah, I was kind of glad to be back in Singapore. Despite the humidity and hot weather that we always complain about, it really feels good to be back. So yeah, 2017 has been a very eventful year for me. It's my last year in secondary school, so there will be some big changes coming in 2018. I also got to travel a lot this year, and I'm glad that I brought home really fun memories that I'll keep safe in this journal of mine. So that's about it for my 2017 bullet journal. You can see how much it physically expanded, and it really warms my heart knowing that it's full of memories and experiences. It makes me even happier knowing that I got to share this with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great new year ahead. By the way, I just really wanted to make this joke. I know this video is so last year, but if you liked it, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more.